I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing our series of videos with respect to information, education, guidance, advice, and I recall a recent conversation that I had with a very perceptive young lady. And we were talking about the Amidah, the silent prayer, the standing prayer, the 18 blessings. And the second section of the Amidah, 3 or 4 times, it mentions Mechayeh haMeisim, revives, restores, resuscitates the dead. And 3 during the body of the paragraph, then 4 with the blessing, Baruch Atah Hashem, Mechayeh haMeisim. And she says this constant repetition 3 or 4 times of the resurrection of the dead, the revival of the dead. She asked me to go into it a little more. And I says, well, off the top of my head, I say, you can think of 3 kinds of resurrections. First is when you get up in the morning. You say, Mudeyani, we say, thank God to come back. That is coming back to life from a kind of death. Sleep is a kind of death. And the first thing you do is thank God. Thank God for I'm still alive, for bringing me back. Just before this section, or in this section, there's the prayer for rain. Masha Baruch Morid Geshem. Rain revives things. It brings things to life. It brings things back to life, things that have been dormant for quite some time. Many of people who have desert plants, succulent plants, they can do without water for a very, very, very long time. You throw in a little bit of water after weeks and weeks, months and months, bang, the plant is back. That's a kind of revival, a kind of resuscitation from the dead. And finally, there is Techiyas haMeisim, the final resurrection of the dead. That comes during the times of Mashiach, when the bodies of the dead, the souls of the dead, come back to life and are reunited with us during the times of Mashiach. So that was our conversation with respect to Techiyas haMeisim. So it's not a topic of conversation that comes up often, but every once in a while it does, and I was very happy to the very perceptive young lady to give me an opportunity to discuss it with her. A lot of Jewish customs, minhagim, are based on the concept of the resurrection of the dead, the way the graves are facing, the fact that we don't cremate people, we bury them, the bodies are kept intact as much as possible. All this hinges on the resurrection of the dead. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you so much.